Sir, sir, I'm not sure. I'm not getting everything you're saying there. That kind of make me dizzy. I'm just gonna stop thinking about it. Twin connected pound. Okay. It's still talking about like the lake there. So that's what it means. Oh wow, what a meaning. I get it now, I get it. That makes sense. I wasn't sure what you were... wasn't sure what you were saying there. Here we have some names, some French names, or some of the cities' names. Le lac Malartic, le lac Lamotte, le lac Pressac, le lac Eva, le lac Témiscamingue, le lac du Parquet, and there's more. The lac Fayon. There's like 22,000 lakes here around. I guess they all have a name. Probably not there. Some are not accessible easily. I don't know, maybe. Probably. Would have to look in the map. Yo, no worries, Lewis. I guess ton anglais est parfait. Ton anglais is perfect. Good eating there. Oh man, if there's good food, that's the place I want to go. Where there's good food, it's for sure it's a good place. And oh, Dub with the raid. Yo guys, double raid in like 10-20 minutes. I need to plug my cell phone there so I'm not crashing. It's a cow raid. After a goat raid, we got a cow raid. Oh my god. We're invaded. The chickens. Chickens got to be prepared. Soon it's gonna be replaced by cows and goats. Hey, welcome in, Raiders. How are you doing today? Alright, let me set this up here. Something like that. There. Hey, welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, Duff. Thanks for the raid. It's really appreciated. If you don't know Duff and you're from Mary's Milk Monsters, Duff is a streamer, also a farmer. He's a dairy farmer in Norway. So yeah, he's making some farming. If you want to go drop a follow, go follow him. So yeah, welcome in, Raiders. For those who doesn't know me, I'm an egg farmer in north of Quebec in Canada. So if you're wondering why it's still like clear sky, blue. It's actually 5 o'clock here, and we're having 100,000 chickens. A lot of chickens, 1 egg a day, so 100,000 eggs every day that we're gathering. And we also have the grading facility, so we wash the eggs and we pack the eggs in the dozens, and we make the orders for the groceries. So we sell our eggs in the grocery there. There's the Richard eggs there in the groceries here around the region. So that's our brand, that's our family farm. We have the feed mill, produce 150 tons of feed for the chickens and for the dairy farmers in the region. And we have the trucks for grain transportation. Plus we cultivate 600 hectares of fully organic field. So the crops are barley, oats, wheat, and small peas. And right now what we are doing, we are leveling my soil, leveling my field. We have a huge blade, a 9 meter blades on the back of the tractor, and we're kind of pulling up some soil, scooping it, bringing it into the low parts of the field where the water sticks. So we have a really different field compared to Duff, where Duff it's more like a rocky fields, if I recall. Here there's no rocks, but we have a lot of clays, and yeah, it's really dusty. You guys don't really see on this in that direction, but we're pulling that stuff down there. So we're getting from the top of the hill, and we're gonna go here at the bottom, and we're gonna spread it, gonna make it flat. Well, ABC just me. It's true that the bird flu affects the price of the eggs. We do have we were hit, but less hard than the U.S. Way less hard. And like the problem in the U.S. is the size of the farm. They're so big. So when it hits one barn, it's just like infect like a lot of birds at the same time. And that gives you a shortage into your offer. So if the demand is still really high and you cannot produce the eggs, well, the eggs become more rare and you get a higher price. Here in Canada we have a different system. We call it supply management. Supply management is a system that actually regulates how much eggs is being produced. So to be able to produce eggs here as a farmer, you need to buy quota. So you need to have quota to produce to have your production. So it's in the egg industry, into the chicken for meats, so the broiler. It's in the dairy farm, so for the milk production, in the turkeys, and also into the egg of incubation and maple syrup. So those are all the supply, all the production that are under the supply management. And so like that we have a control on how much needs to be produced based on like the consumption. And like we have some programs, and we have some eggs that are into the inventory of the federation. So we can stack up some eggs there, so that if there's an episode where like we have some bird flu, the shortage in eggs gonna be covered by this inventory that the federation has. And also by being a supply management, the egg price is based on the cost of production. So the producer and the consumer and the transformer, the transformer, the grading facilities, they kind of share the whole cost of an egg production there. So it allows the producer to have smaller farms. So having smaller farms, we are more distributed through the province, through the region. So we have lower impacts when the farm falls from bird flu. Whereas in the U.S. you have mega farms, big farms. You get bird flu, and then like you have the big producer that they can survive and get back from it. But when you are a small producer, now the price of eggs is really high, but as soon as the big one's gonna come back to full production, your egg price is gonna drop really drastically. And so all the small farmers normally they cannot support that fluctuation in egg price. and they just sell to bigger farmers, and so you get bigger and bigger farms there. So when you have like some episode like that, and you have like 6 million like layers in the same farm at the same site there, that affects a lot your distribution of eggs. Whereas here we have 100,000, but a lot of producer has like 10,000, 15,000. So that reduces the risk, reduce like the drop of price that could happen, and like the supply management kind of prevent it and kind of keep the price a bit higher. So the price is maybe we pay our eggs a bit higher than you normally, but when there's some episode like that, we can keep our price the same without affecting the market. Yeah, when you have the bird flu, you have no choice there but to just kill all your birds. I mean, I think it's a disease that kills like 99% of your birds. So it's the disease itself is really contagious and dangerous for the birds. And also, if you want to start back your production, well, from starting from a chick to grow the chick to get it like old enough so that the egg, the layers start to produce, it takes about 18 to 19 weeks. So you have a 19 weeks gap there, almost a 3 months, where like they need to raise some chickens so that they can fill up these chicken houses again there. So you're gonna still be into a shortage for quite a while there before they come back up. So that gives like a really bouncy pricing into the market there. I don't say that the market here, the way that we're producing, the system we have is better, but it also kind of prevent that there. So it has some good way. And the U.S. wants us, Canada, to drop the supply management. The U.S. would like to sell to Canada, and they often like say that this is a form of protectionism. I know they cannot pronounce that, but it's kind of true that it can protect our interior production. It allows us to be self-producing, and we're not overproducing, so we cannot export our eggs. So some producers are kind of sad because of that here in Canada, and some like the U.S. would love to come here and drop like their eggs here, but like U.S. has a way lower cost of production compared to here. Like the production, like you have a better climate, you're nearer than us from like the good yields, the good field, the corn field. So it would be really hard to compete against really big farms that are in the U.S. They would flood the market here, and like they would drop the price, and us Canadian producer wouldn't be able to compete against that there. So it kind of protects the producer, protects the production, it protects our self-production too. So if anything happens, I mean, and you have like the bird flu like in the US, we would have been really affected by that if US would have been like a producer or producing for us there, or well, there would still be like some Canadian producer, but they would be so big too there. They would need to be so big. Anyway, here it would be really hard to survive. So we are into the northern region. We're far from all the corn production. We cannot grow any corn here. It's too cold. So the climate's too cold. We have to go southern in the province, and it's about 600 to 700 kilometers from here. So we go so that's why we produce some organic grains. So we get our organic grains south where the market is, and then we fill up the vans with some corn to bring it back here to feed the chickens and the cows in the region. So yeah. But that would be the explanation there. We went a bit larger than the explanation, but like can explain like truly, try to explain truly like what supply management is and means for us there. Ouais, c'est vrai qu'au Québec, on a des lois pour protéger le français. Là. Ça fait longtemps là, qu'on a la loi 101. Protection de la langue officielle. Oh yeah, you wanted to be trapper, Lewis. Nice. Yeah, there's some trapping here around. I know we have some beaver, a lot of beavers. Damn beaver. Kind of flooding all the field there. I hate them. But yeah, a lot of people can trap here around. It's only woods, rivers, lakes. We have a lot of that here. We actually are a really huge region where there's really low population. So what we're doing here, if you would look on the map, on the aerial map there, you would see like that we have a small patch of lands there, and then all the rest of it, it's like river and forest and lakes and a little city there, and then some field around, and then lakes and river and forest again. Sorry, I've been talking quite a lot, but I haven't looked really much in the chat there. I hope you guys weren't saying anything. Anyway, I don't think it's really important. If you guys are there, that's what's important. I kind of want to take a little break there. Still gonna work for probably another 2 to 3 hours. Hopefully we have enough battery in the cell phone. Wait, okay.
Au total, ce sont 100 000 produits qui ont été couverts avec l'index du prix des eaux. L'année dernière, la financière agricole a fixé $1 milliard pour compenser les producteurs de la province. De son côté, le ministère de l'Agriculture dit être en discussion avec la direction régionale de l'UPA. Il assure aussi que le programme d'aide financière de dernier recours lancé par le ministère de la Sécurité publique couvre les entreprises, les agriculteurs.
Yeah, Parker, I do listen to French radio. That's exactly what is there. Now here in Quebec, we only speak French. English is not really used in Quebec. I would say that not everybody would speak English. My mom, she understands it, but she cannot speak it. She can't understand it. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. We are surrounded by English, and we're there. And we have our own. It's really different from French there. Quite a different accent. So yeah, just like that. Getting all the blade full of oil, pulling it, And I know that right in front there, I know that this is a spot where my water stays. So I'm just gonna try to level it up. Kinda gonna dump everything here. There. Oh well, that was it. I think there's a little bit there that still needs to be worked there, but say 99% is good. There was a hole there. Fill it up. Yeah, just going around like that, we're filling up the holes. Can't be. It's quite different than cutting grass, but it looks like it. There, kind of going around and kind of closing up onto my old stuff there. I'm gonna call my dad, give me a sec. I'm gonna talk about what we're doing here. I guess it's gonna call me back. Dub finished quite late, eh? It's like what, 10 or 11 o'clock at this place? Damn, that's a long day, man. There's a Western festival here in the town like this week, and there's a guy that his job is to, yeah, he's a rodeo guy, but like he's kind of, I think he's actually kind of doing some acrobats. It's kind of crazy. It's like a pro and that, it's like